Here we are. Love it. Already got 6 people in the room. Who we got? We got Vincenzo, of course. Glyn Carnes is in the room. Tidy Stalker. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been on here. Well, I was on Facebook on Wednesday. Wednesday was on Facebook. Looking at the wrong camera. That's a bad start. Evening to Emily Sunshine. Vix F58. Vix F88. Good to see Abigail Blood on the chat. And CTX M666. Catchy. So tonight we've got a mixture of old, new, vinyl, digital. 2 hours with me, Amadeus, on a tidy Friday. Just getting you ready for the weekend. Melex Pro from South Africa. Good evening from Leeds, HQ, Tidy HQ. Michael Trainer's in the room, evening. Is that Luciana? Shout out to Luciana, is that what you're saying? Mozart 79, good to see you. Adam Dixon. It's been a long time since I actually smelt Adam Dixon. No Cherry B tonight, unfortunately. I'm actually going to be playing totally sober. Just a nice cuppa tonight. No me gusta. Lee Green sorted my vinyl out. He's tried to put all the tidy in sort of a catalogue order number so we can find it tonight. Emily's tits look great tonight. I'm not saying that, I think she's saying that to me. Thank you, Adam. Please send socks. That's the best part of you, I think. When I've looked at Adam Dixon and smelt all the areas, the feet are surprisingly the best. Have a bit of fun. Also, I've got £69 discount on a hard drive for people in Twitch if you ever wanted to buy a hard drive, which has got everything on. There it is. I've got a little code to get some discount off tonight. Anybody name this track that I'm playing here? Because I actually didn't realize. I've had it for a long time and I don't even know what it was. Black and Blue Records from Bagley's in London. Evening to Anto's Shed Session. Yeah, I'm going to work you in tonight, work you up. I'm going to, I'm that type of guy. I don't want to go straight in for the vulva. I like to stroke and caress you, build you up to a frenzy. All good sets should build you up to a climax. No girl or man likes to climax in the first 5 minutes. There's nowhere to go for the next 2 hours and it becomes very embarrassing. Thanks, Marty. Yeah, you like what I've done with my hair? It looks good from the back. If you've got any requests, keep them to yourself.
Ay, no me gusta.
Anybody worked out what this track is yet? No Me Gusta, yeah. I don't even know, is it? Who's it by? Hi to Dan Two Minds. Ben Stevens, Vicious Circle, Superstar. I'm going to start calling him Tidy Ben because he's more of a tidy man now. There we go, start a bit of vinyl, over to a digital. I'll be playing a lot of vinyl tonight, so anything can happen. Nothing's planned, nothing's worked out. I have no idea what the next record's going to be. Not even sure what this track is. I know my son's been here and he's been playing with all the knobs. I've just realised I've had echo on for about 10 minutes. Thought it sounded weird. Okay, so we got some special treats for you tonight. Some discount codes. I want to talk to you as well. Let's talk about Tidy's history. And let's talk about the book, which is finally fucking finished. Actually, I've realised what this is. This is Dom Sweeten. Not his new single on Tidy. We'll be playing that later on, by the way. If you didn't hear it on Facebook on Wednesday, we got a brand new single by Dom Sweeten. And he's done it exclusively for Tidy. And it's a right corker. This is a little number Dom Sweeten knocked up for our Pure Energy service, which is music created exclusively for the aerobic industry, for gyms. Bit of a disco dub. Yeah, looking forward to you seeing the book. It's changed along the way. Tried to get 27 years in 300 pages. That didn't work. So we got 10 years in 362 pages. A volume 1 and a volume 2 will be next year. However, if you're not a Kickstarter backer, you can go to Tidy Trax now and order a copy, and we've only got, I think, 600. And 350 have got, the backers have got, so there's only going to be about 150. Vincenzo, uncontrollable joy, good question. I can exclusively reveal. We're going to put it on the brand new Tidy Boys album, which is going to be released for Christmas.
Cuts the beginning, the end, and loops it.
Yeah, you heard that right, a brand new Tidy Boys album. And it's music for a harder generation. Remember the series, originally done by Anne Savage. I think number 2 was, think about it, Amadeus, think about it, Yoji. Number 3 was by Andy Farley. Number 4 was by Marky G.
Cuts the beginning, the end, he loops it.
And number 5 was by Roddy Style and Andy Whitby.
Loops it. Loops it.
Number 6 was by Jordan Suckley and BK. And number 7 is going to be by the Tidy Boys. Brand new music. Very excited. And that'll be out before Christmas.
And he loops it. Something that sounds like this.
Loops are everywhere. Find a loop that can repeat. You can fall into a different space and time even. So that's what that sounds like.
Angus, could you make it so that you can see the vinyl on the camera? That camera's a bit too close. You can't see my hands on the deck. Not sure why I played this on vinyl. I've got it digital. I've got it on my USB. I remember I wanted to promote vinyl for you. There you go. There is vinyl. We still do it. We're thinking about doing a vinyl club, but I don't think there's enough people that want vinyl. How many of you lot out there would join the vinyl club? This is Sam Town, and of course, a really good EP actually. Still available on vinyl at tidytrax.co.uk if you like the sound of Untidy. This is called Atomic Banger. Just realised you have to concentrate when you're doing vinyl, don't you? You're trying to be a radio DJ, trying to be funny, trying to talk to people, and then you realise, shit, you've got to concentrate when you play vinyl. Welcome to Tidy Friday. Please share the link with friends and relatives. That's if you've got any friends. That's if you've got any relatives, of course. Welcome to everybody who's just joined us. Which camera are we on, Angus? I'm bloody confused. right camera. Is that my right or your right? I'm over there at the minute. And these are labelled wrong. Right and left are the wrong way round. Okay, have you got any questions for me tonight? Like what's coming up on Tidy Trax? What you've been doing all week, Amadeus? How big's your penis? Those sort of questions I'm willing to answer. I'm sure you all know this one. I don't even need to introduce it to you. Or do you? Some people might know it, some people, it's a very old one. Emily, girth, I'd like to, well, what can we compare it with? Just a bit bigger than a 50p coin. Girth is one thing, but I hang my hat on the length, I really do. I could break a girl's hymen from this side of the decks to somebody standing over there. How about a new Tidy Girls EP on vinyl? And Savage Y, Lisa Lash's Looking Good remix. Keep It Tidy 7, would they pay for that? Okay, that's a nice suggestion, Adele. I like that. I'll put that in the hat. Hi, Hayley. Sorry you've joined it at a very bad time. We were talking about the girth of my penis and how and ladies' hymen. It's not professional. Let's get back on with the music. I'm not as bad as Lee Green. I'm not going to take my jeans off. But tonight I want you to relax. I don't want you to be tense. I want you to pretend you're in the room with me and we're just having a one-to-one. Vincenzo says I am worse than Lee Green. Well, I've got more experience. Would you believe I'm actually 16 years older than Lee Green? somebody, I think it's Adele, said like to have drained on vinyl. I would too, just like rinsed and milked. Tidy Stalker, you should never miss out. We've been here for 27 years. We've been doing everything we've been doing. We haven't changed. People, our fans have changed, but we haven't changed. I still look the same. We're still being stupid. No, we're not stopped doing annuals. There's still probably some more annuals left in us. Okay, we made this in 1994, got to number 35 in the charts, ended up on now 31. This is a brand new remix. It's by Liam Wilson. I do believe it's coming out on Tidy Trax. Lee's tidied all my records up and I can't find it. I was going to show you the red vinyl Hyperlogic Only Me from 1994 and the Huge Tunes Red Cherry mix. My favourite records on Tidy Trax, this one. I don't think nobody ever plays it out. Does anybody actually play this out? Colin Barrett? I love a bit of Colin Barrett. I like it even more that he's got a studio downstairs and we often meet in the car park. Big shout out to Colin, one of the best tidy producers, probably underrated tidy producers we ever had. He's featured in the book, of course.
I'll take you back. I'll take you back. I'll take you back. I'll take you back.
Yeah, we always used to play this and played it on a lot of albums as well. Take You Back, Take Me Back. Okay, after this we'll play a couple of new ones. In fact, a brand new exclusive one by Andy Roden, which only came in this week. Lee Green plays this every Friday. He's copying me, he never used to play it. Love this riff. Here we go. Tidy Friday with me, Amadeus. Steve, I've got the nicest nipples. Without doubt, I've got the nicest nipples. I'm not taking my jeans off tonight. I was going to play Andy Roden's new one, but I thought this one goes better with that last one. This track's really slow, it's about 130 BPM, but if you're into hard house like me, I like it a little bit faster. Get to Work, bass 22, but we all know who it is. Trax Nelson, man of the moment for me. Often people come up to me and they say, Amadeus, what's your favourite hard house record? What are you into? You've been round a long time. You're still good looking. How do you do it? But they also ask me, what's your favourite tunes and stuff? Stuff like this. For me, this is my hard house. Yes, it probably is a bit too slow at 130 when it was produced. But my little tip for you, hard house people out there, is to get the untidy stuff and just whack the fuck up and play it. Not at 130, but about 138, 140. This is being played at 140, 10 BPM faster than it should be. But it still sounds good. In fact, it sounds even better. Do you want to sound? This is what it originally sounds like. That's its original speed of 127. 140. For me, 139, 140, 141, 142. My favourite 4 BPMs. I like a 150 at the end of the night, but if you give me at 7:30 on a Friday, I'd probably just walk out and stick the V's up. Regular work. Here comes a world exclusive just for you. Dom Sweeten, OD 404. This produces brand new track just for Tidy. This is wonderful. This is going to be very big on Tidy Trax. If you like hard house, this is hard house. What do you think to that then? Hard house. Coming out in the early part or later part of this year. Dom Sweet. We haven't got the thing working at the bottom telling you what track it is, so I'll have to hold it up to the camera. Has everybody got this one on vinyl?
You don't make up for your sins in the church. You do it in the streets. You do it at home. The rest is bullshit, and you know it.
Vinyl still available in the Tidy store, tidytrax.co.uk. Bulletproof on one side, Lee fucking Green on the other side. Emily, I'm sure you've got this on vinyl, surely. No excuse, really, if you've not got this on vinyl. If you play vinyl, of course, we all know that Bulletproof is Flash Harry. And we all know that Flash Harry is Paul Chambers. And Dutch Courage. Yeah, that's a good game. How many Flash Harry fake names? How many Paul Chambers guises can we name? Okay, a lot of people ask me, where can I get everything on Tidy? This little hard drive here. This is a wonderful little hard drive. Goes back 27 years this goes back. Of singles, albums, sample packs, acapellas, everything we found in 27 years on this one hard drive. It's beautiful. I use it all the time. It's a great reference. It's 1 terabyte, so there's plenty of room to update your catalogue if you wanted everything in one place. It's normally £369. Might sound a lot, but I think we did a calculation. If you bought everything on it from Beatport, it would be £6,500. If you bought every album on it, it's £6,500 worth of music, and it's £369. But just tonight, for one night only, until about 8:30, there's a code at the bottom there that if you go to Tidy Trax and want to buy one, you get 69 quid off. That's 70 quid off just tonight. And you go and buy it, and you just put the code in. Tidy Twitch, that's good. Easy to remember, he said. Tidy Twitch to get 70 quid off, basically. Use the code Tidy Twitch and owned a piece of history there. I couldn't live without it. A lot of things I couldn't live without. Pornography. Cheese and onion sandwiches. Cherry B. And this fucking hard drive. Even this track's on the hard drive. Knuckleheads. Get out on the dance floor. Okay, tell me what you're doing this weekend. It's Friday. I'm probably going to be working as I normally do. The wife is not very well. She's at home with a stomach bug. So I will not be touching her or entering her this weekend. Maybe a cheeky finger. Being distracted by a young boy, 23, trying to put me off. You can see what's happening. He's took his trousers off. No way, Angus, no way. Put that away. I tell you, it's not fair, is it? I'm trying to do a job and a member of staff comes in and takes the trousers off. Trying to be funny and put me off. It's wrong, Angus. I'm 57, you're 23. We could go to jail for that. JK3Y. Tempted by the hard drive. Trust me, 70 quid off or 69 quid off is a bit of a special offer, and it's only tonight while I'm on air. The code disappears when I'm gone. We all love this tune and we love the remix. Yoshi and Razna, who will be playing at the next Weekender. Steve, I've never seen Angus's nipples. I've seen his cock and balls, but never his nipples. Sing it with me.
Wherever you go, whatever you know, bring it to me, baby. I just want more and more. Wherever you go, whatever you know, bring it to me, baby. I just want more and more. Wherever you go, to me, baby. I just want more and more. Wherever you go, whatever you know, bring it to me, baby. I just want more and
People want this on vinyl. Look, trust me, I would put a vinyl release out every fucking week, every day of the month if I could. It's all to do with logistics. We need at least 300 sales, and would you believe we can't always get to 300 sales. It's just, that's the way it is. Yes, this is Kim Ayers, by the way. It's a brand new remix. It's Kim Ayers and Technical. A new remix from Yoshi and Razna. They're going to be playing at the Weekender as well. Here comes another exclusive. I'd also like to thank Andy Bear Roden for making his new track in the same key as More and More. Thank you very much for that. I think Andy's got another track coming out before this. This isn't coming out for about 4 months. And you're hearing it first here on Twitch. It's called Lost. It's by B-E-A-R. I wish he'd changed his name. B-E-A-R, Lost. This is a great track.
What are you?
What I like about it, you can go Open Your Mind by Azura over any trance track and it works. Ready?
Lost. Open your mind.
Doesn't work so well, does it now? This is a great track. I'm talking over it so you don't steal it. It's not out for another 4 months. And to think 18 months ago he was shit and didn't know how to work a computer. He went on the Tidy Pro course and produces stuff like this. BK's Tidy Pro course, if you're a budding producer, get on it. 12 weeks, endorsed by all of us here at Tidy. If you want to be a big name, get on the Tidy Pro course.
What are you?
18 months ago, didn't even know how to open his email. Hi to Dudders 54. This is going to be a very big Tidy 2 release. Yeah, there's only 3 weeks to go for the Tidy Christmas party. It's a cheap ticket, I think it's a 10 or 15 quid. Actually, it's £15. Same price as it was in Sheffield in 2002. We had a Christmas party in Sheffield. I think it was at Republic, Gatecrusher, in 2002, and it was 15 quid. 20 years later, the price is still the same. Everything else has gone up, of course. Technically, that should be about a 42 quid ticket. Now, for some strange reason, I've got 6 copies of this. Six copies. I'll tell you what, I'll let you into a little secret, being your all friendly faces on Twitch. During December, we're going to have a bit of an open day stroke evening here at Tidy HQ, because we may be moving offices. And when we move offices, we have a lot of clearing out to do. And that means t-shirts, hoodies, jackets, vinyl, CDs. We did it once in Northampton when we moved offices and we had an open day, invited people up, come with your cash, and rather than us chuck it or set fire to it, we'd rather it go to a good home. So we may be doing a special open day here at Tidy HQ. You can even, we will be auctioning some of Lee Green's shoes. This is the lovely Lee Pash. Suze 2411. Wow, I remember seeing you at Bar M before you play at Esparadis. So old school. Yeah, what would that year been? It could have been 2005, 6, 7 or 8. I think it was probably 2007. I had no hair back then. Great days in Ibiza. Rumour we could be going back. Shh, another secret. We've got Levi Strauss requesting a Bryn Whiting track there, The Parade. Might stick it on. Yeah, so more news about the opening evening next week. Tom, let's play You Can Buy My Pants. Do you want them washed or used? Up to you. Taking doing the old tricks of playing an untidy track very fast. It's the future. It's what the Tidy Boys are going to do. Play untidy fast.
Let's go.
See what I mean? Tidy Stalker, when is the next Tidy event after Boxing Day? Well, there's not a Tidy event such as Boxing Day. The Tidy Boys are playing in Plymouth. Bit of a Dance Academy reunion, as we were one of the last DJs ever to play at the Dance Academy before it got shut down by the police. You want to know what the original BPM of this? Well, I'm playing it at 143 and it sounds bloody lovely.
We brought the sound and shook the ground, and shook the ground, and shook the ground.
I'll slow it down in a minute and you can see what you think of the original speed.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm telling all you kids out there, if you didn't like the untidy stuff because you thought it were too slow, what Sam was producing and Drax Nelson and Jody and Hayes and everybody like that, do not be afraid to pitch the fucker up, because you get it like this and all of a sudden it really comes into a new energy.
Let's go.
You want to hear it at the original speed? There we go, 143. I don't normally like stuff fast. I mean, a lot of people say to me, oh, play 150, play 155, 148. A lot of it sounds a bit Mickey Mouse when you go too close to 150. There's a time and a place for 150. Not on a Friday at 8:15, but there is a time and a place. I always say Tony DeVee made a few 150 BPM tracks, but he was the legend and he didn't play at 150 apart from the last half hour of his set. He made Are You Already just as a novelty record to play at the end of his set. It wasn't a scene, it wasn't a sound, it was just a one-off record. When he used to go to trade, it used to start at 128 and build up during the night. So don't think by playing 150 you're a better DJ than anybody else, you're not. We all love this one, don't we? Gaza 24011.
We gather here today to bear witness to the movement of healing.
God bless Lee Haslam for making this track. Again, this is our house. This really is. I think if you're a fan of the old Colin Barrett, this sort of, it's quite inspired by his techie sort of groove. Yeah, check out YouTube. There's a really good video. We played this in our sets at the Weekender. And there's a real nice little video that Angus is promoting there. So in a minute, we'll have a little chat. We'll talk about the Vinyl Club, forthcoming releases on Tidy, the parties, what to expect in 2023. We'll have a little chat about the Weekender. Anything else? Personal hygiene?
We're gathered here today to heal. Healing happens when like-minded hearts combine forces to beat as one. No matter where we stand, together we look upon the same sun, the same moon, the same sky, so we are forever one family. You see, we're rising as one, choosing hope over fear, truth over lies, the light over the darkness, imperiling the possibility, crisis into opportunity, setbacks into strength. You see, this is my house. This is your house. And this is our house. Here together. This is our sanctuary. Our sanctuary.
Lee Haslam, Sanctuary. Now, one little trick that a lot of DJs don't do enough. By the way, I was looking for vinyl and I looked at the record and I've got 58 seconds left. And as a DJ, if you know, you must have had those cold sweats. We've all had those dreams. Imagine you're playing in front of like 8,000 people and you're on the vinyl and you can't find, you must have had this dream where you can't find the next record in time and you can see it running out. Every DJ worth their salt has had that little dream where they can't find the record in time. But what I was going to say, a lot of DJs don't do this anymore. Tony DeVee used to. Mix it so you go down to beats for about 32 bars, and then when the bass kicks in, too many DJs these days, including myself, try and match the basses up so they go from one bass line to another. But an old trick that Tony used to do, and E&M, was occasionally in the set, make sure you go down to beats and leave those beats running for a while. And then when the bass line of the next track comes in, you get a much better reaction from the dance floor. I think Andy Farley still does it occasionally as well. So a little tip there for you. Don't be frightened to go down to beats, particularly if you're playing out. It really does work. More so if you're going into a bounce track or something, and they've not heard that bass line all night, and all of a sudden, you know, you play Looking Good or something like this. I love this track, and I don't think nobody else does. Made by Dave Owens and Andy Farley. Together they put the names together and came up with Dope. And a lot of people say, what sort of hard house do you like? I like this. Now if you slowed this down, this would be like an untidy track. If you know what I mean. That's why I say keep pitching the untidy stuff up. It would sound like this. So if we slowed this down, we slow it down a bit more. See, it sounds good there. If you were playing house out or an untidy set, don't be frightened to take something like this, which is about 1/4/4, and play it in an untidy set like this. Some tracks work fast, slowed down, sped up. This one does work at its original speed though. And we can pitch it up on the high string because nobody will notice. But yeah, this is one of my favourite tracks. Dig it out. It's Keke, K-E-K-E by Doaf, D-O-A-F, which is Dave Owens, Andy Farley. I think you can probably get it on Toolbox. It's a bit funny here because I think I spilled a drink on the original. But when this kicks back, lighting jock, turn the lights down, put it in blackness. DJ, turn the volume down just a little bit. Look at the crowd. Lights are off. Get ready with the lasers. We're going to have it. Volume down, volume down, volume down, volume down. Okay, somebody like Tidy Stalker's asked for a request. Can I request a weekend of memory, please? Tidy Stalker, what is your weekend of memory? DJ Graham said, Tidy and Nucleus were my first two vinyls ever purchased as a DJ. DJ Graham, what were those two tracks? Can you remember? If you tell me what the tracks were, I can probably roughly guess what year that was. I wish this microphone was lower. Dudders is 54, he's loving life. I'm looking at the wrong camera, sorry Dudders. He's loving life, he's free and single. That's what happens with a lot of Hard House fans. They usually come to the first gig back in the early 2000s when they were about 19. Then they went off, got married, had kids, went to garden centres, did all the boring shit, fell out with a wife, got divorced, and now they're back Hard House again. What goes around comes around. Lovely, isn't it? Tidy Stalker, Wizards of the Sonic. Okay, Wizards of the Sonic, Matt Derry mix. I'll have a look, see if I've got that. I usually play, obviously, the Flashheads version, being it's Tidy Friday. We all love this, though. So I was also telling some DJs this week that are in the competition, as a DJ, never be scared to, particularly in this day and age, vary up the set, don't stay in one groove. One thing about the Tidy Boys is you never know which way we're going. A bounce track into expander. Normally it wouldn't work, but I think variety is the spice of life. If you're going to play a hard style track, play in the middle, it'll go off, but don't play three. It's awful. I'll let you into a little secret now. which sort of explains that last mix. We recently played out in Ibiza, a 90s festival at Hard Rock, Ibiza Rocks. We quickly had to find something that your commercial audience in Ibiza would like, so we dug out some of the old classics like this, which is obviously a version of Airwave, bit of a bootleg. And I didn't do it till a quarter of an hour before we had to leave for the flight. So I threw a lot of stuff on the USB really quickly and created a little playlist of stuff from the 90s. And when we got there, all the playlist was corrupt, and all the tracks, when you mix them in, after about 8 bars, they just jumped and skipped and had like a digital crackle. And as I put that on, I remembered that this one has that bad start. Not making excuses, but that was an excuse.
Now they're no longer here. The loneliness is killing me.
Oh, you can feel the emotion, can't you? A few goosebumps out there. This reminds me of Dave Pearce's Head. Thanks, Vincenzo. I think we're the only DJs who can get away with anything. And I think it's down to the attitude that we don't really care. I think a lot of DJs are nervous and worried about what people are going to say or what they're going to think. And my attitude is, you're playing records, you lucky bastard. Just enjoy it. Have a drink, smile, get a kebab on the way home. Okay, we'll go through till about 10 to 9. Means I started a little bit late. A big shout out to Lee Green, who can't be with us. He's normally here every tidy Friday. He'll be back next week. Now this jumps at the end as well. I'll tell you a funny story about records jumping in a minute after this. You've probably heard the story before. There we go, got away with it. Tidy Stalker, get your cock out. I'm picturing you now. You probably haven't got a cock. What have I said? What have I just said? Get any cock out. What have I just said? Why did I say get your cock out? I think it's because I've seen Angus's earlier. Okay, requested by Tidy Stalker. Get your fanny out, that's the best thing. A lot of people think this, well, it does remind them of The Weekender, done by the Flashheads, which again is Paul Chambers, Flash Harry, Knuckleheads John Langford. Put the Knuckleheads and Flash Harry together, and it's brilliant, but wait for this, you get Flash Heads. Tidy Stalker says, Saturday afternoon, it's at The Weekender. Everything was perfect, all my mates around me, still so long to go and so much freedom left. The weather was perfect. That's all. Can you put that on TripAdvisor? That was The Weekender this year, I think. Please tell me you're coming to The Weekender next July. If I was a Tidy fan on your side of the fence, I can't imagine being at home while everybody's on a campsite having a fantastic time. That would be painful. I'd have to throw my phone in a river. DJ Graham, met you and Andy, Flash and Max the last time you came to Newcastle. Well, yeah, it's been a long time. I'll let you into another secret. There's possibly a Tidy tour next year. To coincide with the book, we're looking at maybe doing a Cult of Tidy tour where we can come to your hometown. What's Red Misty saying? Dearest Ammo, went a bit high there. Dearest Ammo, I have already purchased my chalet. Can you please get Amber D to play Saturday afternoon? What, in your chalet? I can do anything. Click of a finger. Graham says if you're going to come to Newcastle, the two venues to go are Lofts and NX. Thanks for the tip. We'll check that out. Thank you.
You cannot play God, then wash your hands of the things that you've created. Sooner or later, the day comes when you can't hide from the things that you've done anymore.
This is a feel-good track, isn't it? You can't, whether you like it or not, you just can't feel sad to this track. If you go to the doctors tomorrow with mild depression, he'll actually give you a link to this track. And if anybody ever says they're too old to go Weekender, I'm 57. Thanks, Graham. Yeah, private message me on Facebook if you got the links to those venues. Yeah, weekend of next year, but don't forget Christmas party. The Tidy Boys and Friends, we're in Sheffield. 15 quid a ticket, same price as it was 20 years ago in Sheffield. If you're not coming, I don't like you. Lazy mixing, not on the right mix, but all is forgiven. Thank you, because it's you, Ammo. It weren't bad. I was playing out of a record that absolutely jumps everywhere. Give me a... Oh, sorry, not the right mix, not a bad mix. I haven't got the Matt Dairy mix of Wizards. I'll be honest with you, it's a little bit mamby-pamby. It's good for mum and dads, but not for a Friday. Sorry, Tidy Stalker, I've compromised. The Matt Dairy one's just a little bit mum and dad. I like Matt Derry's stuff, but it's a little bit what I call car dance. You're going for a picnic, you put a Matt Derry CD on, don't you? Wind the windows down, smile at neighbours. Okay, this is a track you've been waiting to come out for about 18 months. It's Rob Tessera. It's called Uncontrollable Joy. It was originally created for our fitness music service, and I've been trying to get it on Tidy 2 for 18 months. It's now going to appear on the Tidy Boys Music for a Harder Generation Volume 7, which comes out in December, and fingers crossed this will be out in the new year on Tidy 2. Listen to this. Oh, that's a modern day Tidy 2, all right, isn't it? Tidy 2 USBs, we need to get them back in, don't we? Back in the store. That's a lovely tune. That really is a lovely tune. Evening to Discam. You've missed probably one of the best shows ever on Twitch since Twitch was invented. Yeah, this is a great riff. For me, this gives me Tidy 2 goosebumps. We've got some great music coming out on Tidy 2. We always have. So this is the Rob Tessera original of Uncontrollable Joy. We'll probably get a slightly tougher remix from somebody as well. It'll be out in the new year. DJ Graham says the first two records were Revolution and Lee Haslam, Music is a Drug. Maybe we should play one of them for you. I agree, a technical mix would be awesome, wouldn't it, of that? We'll have a word with Alf and see if we can get a technical remix of that Uncontrollable Joy. Here comes Andy Bear Roden. Far too late to hear his own single. Although he has been watching Emmerdale. Who remembers this one? Anybody old enough? Can anybody remember this track? Of course you can. And can anybody remember what was on the sleeve, on the Tidy 2 sleeve of it? Discam's got it. Give me a reason. Correct. Yeah, it's Tony DeVee, of course. It's a Guyver remix. But can you remember, if anybody collects vinyl, what was on the front of this Tidy 2 sleeve? Yeah, we got TDV and we know that it's the Guyver remix of Give Me a Reason. Even Angus doesn't know what it was. Yeah, see, I'll show you it to you. I know, of course. It wasn't a vibrator, that was such a good feeling, Tidy Stalker. Somebody's cheated. Close ground. Bulbs or a rocket? No, I'll tell you what it was. It was It was a kitchen sink full of yellow light bulbs with a wire going out the side. How does the artwork link to the track? You need to ask Ben Thomas. It was off his rocker half the time. Actually, I remember now. I know why he did it. This has been requested. DJ Graham, one of his first records he ever bought was this next one. The sleeve, let's get this link over first. Yeah, the sleeve, I'll pull it out and show you. What it was is Ben had already took the photo. He'd always wanted to do something weird, and he'd already took this bizarre photo of a load of bulbs. In fact, he did, they're not all bulbs, he only had about 4 bulbs, but he multiplied them in the sink. Obviously all done in Photoshop. But he'd done it, and he'd done it for another sleeve. And we didn't use it, because I said, it doesn't make sense. And what happened is, lucky enough, the TDV record we signed, which was called Give Me a Reason. And what happened was, he said it was a reason to use it, even though he had no reason. So it was Ben's way of saying to me, give me a reason to use this crazy photograph idea I've got. So we used it on Give a Shit. It was an in-joke, nobody would have got it, I just remembered it. And there you go, a bit of tidy history for you. I think you know what this sleeve's about. There you go, DJ Graham, there's your first record you bought. I don't know why I'm playing this is an unplayed version. Yes, there is a remix of this coming out very soon. Thank you, Angus. Another remix.
My product is 51 times stronger than cocaine, 51 times more hallucinogenic than acid, and 51 times more explosive than ecstasy. It's like getting a personal visit from God.
Oh, so give me the reason, Slave. It's good now because Lee Green's put all my tidy vinyl in catalogue order number so I can find it when I want it. This is a great track. It never dates. You can play it any time of the day, even the afternoon. Cosamine, you want to unhang your clubbing shoes? How old are you? Please tell us. See the switch there? Hard trance into hard house. It works. More people should do it. But it makes the hard house sound better. And also another trick, play untidy stuff 10 BPM faster. So the person who said they were too old for clubbing said they got a 4 and a 5 in their age. Come on. 54? Come on. Let's go. Still don't beat me, I'm 57. Let's go. One of my favourite tracks of the last 18 months. Okay, play one more after this and then we're all going to go bed together. In an online orgy. 54 is fine, absolutely fine. I'm 57. Just imagine how old E&M is. Yeah, some people have to watch I'm a Celebrity. Then you probably, if you're watching that, you probably are too old and dull to go to a weekend. Because, I mean, if you're 45, my God, you're just a baby. I think I was 45 at Tidy Weekend of 14. Thank you, Steve. If you've enjoyed the show, tell your friends and relatives. Lee Green will be back next week. But the Tidy Boys have got a show every Wednesday. It's on Facebook. We're trying to get it on Twitch at the same time as well. Thanks, Vincenzo. Yeah, I want to do some more streaming. Now the book's finished, I can probably get some time to do that. I enjoy talking to you. I enjoy our little chats. I like telling you about Tidy history. I like just playing any old shit. But just to let you know, we've got a lot of good things coming at Tidy. Christmas party in 3 weeks. It's your last chance as well to get a hard drive, 70 quid off, or 69 quid. You see the code down there. Tidy Twitch, go to tidytrax.co.uk. There's also some bomber jackets, some new all-in-one fleeces. I wouldn't wear them myself, but apparently they're all the rage. You snuggle up in them. They're like big velvet, furry hoodies that cover your whole body. We've got some of those in the store tonight. Exclusive bomber jackets, I think there's only about 25 of them.
Men will go after anything if they're wearing a pair of high heels and a wig. Okay?
Oh, that's a good riff. Discus, originally on Huge Tunes, I believe. This is the Andy Farley remix. Dedicate tonight's show to my dad who passed away, unfortunately, 26 years ago. Didn't get to see me and Tidy do as well as we did, which is a shame. He would have been 81 today. Graham Marlowe, this is for you. Thanks everybody for the love out there. Yeah, a bit of a shame because my dad was the person that got me into music and played electronic music when I was a kid. He came home and bought an album which was called Spotlight on the Moog, which was a Moog. It was a very early synthesizer album before Kraftwerk in 1968. So it was my dad that got me into the electronic side of music, buying me records when I was 5 years old. I don't think I would have gone down the music route without my dad. And like I said, it's just died at 55, which was 2 years younger than I am now. Died suddenly of a heart attack. But there you go. A lot of people have a lot of people pass away and a lot of heartache in their life. You just have to, you have to get on with it. Face the day ahead, enjoy the rest of your life, the time we've got, because we're not here very long. Don't want to sound all religious, because I'm not religious, but you do have to enjoy every day. And as Lee Haslam lost a very good friend this week, James Taylor as well, who wasn't very old. Unfortunately, Lee Haslam's lost a lot of friends recently. And a lot of men at a certain age who take their own life. It's very sad, and mental health is very important. And just to recap on what Lee said on his show on Tuesday, just make sure you talk to each other. If you've got any problems, if you feel shit, can't face tomorrow, I tell you what, just picking up the phone, going around a mate's house, texting somebody, makes all the difference. So just make sure you keep in touch with your friends. And if you're feeling a bit down, make sure you keep in touch with your friends. Because I always say there's nothing worse than death, you know. You got, I think, is it 400 trillion chances of being born? So we're lucky we're here. Right, thank you very much for tonight. I'll be back with Lee Green, probably messing about, but it's his show Fridays, so make sure you come back next week. Of course, we've got Johnny Dangerous, Steve Lidd here on a Monday. We've got Lee and Rob Tessera on a Tuesday. The Tidy Boys are back on a Wednesday. What are we going to do on a Thursday? Maybe there's a slot there for me on a Thursday to have my own little show one day. Thank you, good night, and I'm going to press this little button, and then we're going to go off, and some of you are going to watch I'm a Celebrity, and some of you are going to do something better with your evening. Have a great weekend. Good night. God bless.
If your bust looks like this, and you'd like a bust that looks like this, we'd like to show you something. The new body language bra. A bra that curves, shapes, enhances beautifully. If you have a bust like this, and you'd really like to look like this, try the new body language bra from Playtex. Because the bust you've always wanted is probably your own.